All right, you guys, let's get this party started, literally and figuratively, because that is really what we do in this business is we become very good at partying, which I don't think anybody would have an objection to that. So for those of you guys who do not know who I am, if I have not kept connected with you on Facebook or over the phone, this is Alyse Williams. This is me on Facebook. Please, please make sure to connect with me there. You can find me directly at facebook.com/Alyse Williams. And I am here to lead this team, train this team, mentor this team, inspire this team, and really provide this team with the top-notch training that you guys need to not only do well in this business, but to truly and significantly and dramatically change your financial situation over the next 6 to 12 months. So how quickly that happens is really up to you. So what I'm going to be going over tonight is everything that you will need to know in order to grow your Visalus business, and also how to leverage on the amazing leadership that we have on this team, because the faster and the more frequently you do that, the better your business is going to grow. So we are going to go ahead and get started here, and I am just going to open up these slides. Here we go. All right, so as you can see here, we're just going to be going through 7 slides, so it's not a ton of information, but every single point that we're going to go over is very important. So first and foremost is to know who your support team is. Whoever's team you're on, if you're on this webinar, I am a part of your support team. And just so you know a little background on me, so you can understand why you want to leverage on my background and experience, both my husband and I have been fitness coaches for over 20 years. When I met my husband, he had left college to start a personal training company, created a very successful personal training company, and I kind of jumped on board with him and his entrepreneurial ventures over the last 12 years, and we have just been having a really, really great time changing people's lives. And so over 20 years as a fitness coach, so I know a lot about diet, exercise, weight loss, nutrition, all of those different things. So as you're out there sharing the challenge with people, if anybody has any questions or wants to compare the 90-day challenge to any other alternatives that they've tried, please do not try to convince them, argue with them, arm wrestle them, whatever you feel the need to do. Just get them on the phone with me, because I'll be able, just in a very professional way, to really share with them why the 90-day challenge is so powerful and why it works so well. So during that time, we have also been involved in network marketing for the past 10 years, have been in 8 different companies, which, you know, to some people would seem crazy, but to me it has been the best experience, because it truly gives me a perspective to truly appreciate what we have in Visalus. And to me, all of those other opportunities were a chance to, you know, try out different vehicles. And sometimes you get in and the car doesn't really move along quite as well or as quickly as you would like, but you keep test driving cars, right? You keep putting the key in the ignition and seeing which one you can put the gas on and go. And that is exactly what Visalus has to offer. So just so you understand how this has changed our life, basically decided to really, really work the business about 10 months ago. My husband had already really dived into the amazing fitness program that we do here in Clayton, North Carolina. So I just decided, hey, you know, this is the time. It's time to really make things happen. So have spent the last 10 months completely dedicated to this business, was able to replace the income that my husband was generating through his fitness business in about 4.5 months. Started this business, could not even afford to join the business, actually borrowed the money to get started. And now, 10 months later, generating a very strong and growing 6-figure income, and poised and positioned just beautifully so by the end of this year to be in a $1 million situation. So all of those opportunities are here for you. And the more you plug into your support team, the better your results will be. I have been doing this long enough to see the trends, and the people that stay connected, that utilize the support team, are the ones that do the best. And the ones that want to kind of branch out there and do it on their own, unless they are, you know, a rock star coming into this thing, which we do have some of those, but otherwise you will not do as well if you try to go out there and do this on your own. Just saying, okay? So it's really, really important that you guys know that. And, you know, I talk to other Visalians every single day on Facebook, and trust me, the support and the training and the leadership that you have is something that people are really, really hungry for in this industry itself. So definitely take advantage of it, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and shoot you guys my direct phone number. Like I said, this is what I do full time, and I'm a little OCD with my cell phone. I pretty much always have it on my hip, and you know, I'm just really here to help you guys. So my cell phone number, where you can call, but honestly preferably text me, is 919-521-2081. Again, 919-521-2081. Now, you will also have a more direct team leader depending on how you came on board with things. Excuse me, so make sure that you have their contact information as well. I'm sure they have given that to you already, but if not, go ahead and make sure to get that from them, and we are all here to support you 110%. And as we go through this, I'll share with you how and when to really strategically utilize your support team. All right, moving on. Save Visalus contact information. All of this contact information is on the PDF document that you either have or can go and print out. But I'll tell you, the contact number to reach Visalus is 877-VISALUS. I have my team members call Visalus anything related to commissions or product orders. They can explain it way better than me. That's exactly what they're there to service you with. So there will be other things that you will want to contact me directly, but the two things, I'm just going to put it out there, that you contact Visalus directly about is commissions and product orders. But they are great. They will spend as much time on the phone as you need them to, and really, really all about customer service. The Visalus customer service team has actually grown tremendously just to keep up with the phenomenal growth within the company. You can also email them at info@visalus.com. This is not the most expedient way to get a response, but if you have 1 or 2 days for them to get back to you, you can also send them an email. All right, moving down to the next bullet, Visalus provides 2 extremely great corporate calls every single week. On Monday nights, they have what's called the Vision Call. This call is at 7 p.m. Pacific and 10 p.m. Eastern, okay? And again, those phone numbers are on the document, so I won't be giving all of that information out, but it is provided to you. These vision calls are powerful. Typically, one of the co-founders leads the call. It's all about any new promotions, incentives, things that they're doing to just to grow in the same fashion that we're growing. They also do some rank recognition, and it's always an opportunity to hear some great, great inspiring stories about people that are really making things happen. And every single time I tune in, I hear something from a story that I can relate to, and it really is inspiring. So be sure to tune into those. The calls typically only last about 30 minutes. Then on Thursday nights, they have what is now called a Train with the Champs call. That is, again, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And because we have so many professional athletes, fitness competitors, things like that on the challenge, this call is great for you and your customers. It is all about how to get the best results possible from your personal Body by Vi 90-day challenge. So a great call to get you and all of your customers on. All right, now that is what the training that corporate provides for you. And then as a team, I provide for you some additional training as well. Because the more plugged in you can be, the more little nugget that you can get every single day, the more connected you can be with the team, the better results you're going to have. So every Monday through Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I do a daily power call. These calls are typically only about 15 to 20 minutes, and it is literally a nugget to feed your day. Whether it's a strategy, whether it's a mindset tip, whether it's someone from the team sharing the story and them telling you exactly what they did to have the success that they're having. The calls vary, but every single one of them is recorded, and I post those recordings on our team page, which I will show you guys in a second. So that's every Monday through Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern. And then also on Sunday nights at 7:30 Eastern p.m., I do a team training webinar. A lot of valuable information. Again, it's not just me, it's from some of the other leaders on the team. And every single week is something that can help you grow your business that you can apply that day, okay? If you want to go ahead and gain access, oh, good question. Someone just asked the question. The number for the Monday through Friday daily power calls is 605-477-3000, and the PIN is 182274. So again, for the daily power calls, for my daily power call for the team, 3 o'clock Eastern, 605-477-3000. PIN number 182274. Thank you, Jeff, for that reminder. All right, the Sunday night trainings. Every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. they are live. I do, however, record them. So I have about 5 months worth of recorded training. And if you would like to gain access to that, you can go directly to this website. It is teamtransformationtraining.info, not .com. .info. I'll say it again, Team Transformation Training, all one word, .info. You will find tons and tons and tons of training there, okay? All right, so that is everything you guys have access to. I do highly encourage you to spend 30 minutes a day in doing some kind of training. I am also huge on personal development. You will learn that about me. So this is all about not just you growing a paycheck. This is about you growing and developing as a person and becoming not only the best person but the best leader that you can be in this business. So we provide all of that training for you to really set you up right. All right, so the next section that we're going to move into is setting some goals, because if we don't set these, then we don't know if we're moving in the right direction or at the pace that we want to be moving. So it's very important that you set some goals and you make those goals public so that we can help to hold you accountable and support you to reach those goals. Now, the first and foremost goal, what we lead with every single day, is your personal 90-day challenge goal. We do not go out and sell anything, okay? All we do is we become products of the product, and we go out there and we share stories, of what the challenge has done for us and our friends and our family and our teammates. That is all we do. Okay, just to put this in perspective, how important this is, I was actually doing a three-way call the other day with one of my teammates, and he put me on the phone with a couple of guys and made it very clear that these guys were great salesmen, okay? So if you will learn one thing about me very quickly, I am a very direct and to the point person. And so I let them know right away. I said, hey guys, if your expectation is a sales job, then I'm here to tell you that's not what this is. And the guy went on to tell me that he's been on the challenge, but he hasn't really been sticking to it. And I was like, you know what? Now would not even be the time for you to consider joining the business. And honestly, this would not be the right team to be on, because we are all about just really running with the challenge and standing behind that. And this has got to come from the heart. This has got to come from a sincere belief that you have of what the challenge has done for you. And that's going to be different for everybody. For some people, it's going to be losing weight, getting into a smaller size. For other people like me, it's going to be putting on some lean muscle, which it has done amazingly, amazingly well. For other people, it's just going to be increasing their energy, their overall health. Whatever it is, set your 90-day challenge goal. figure out how many pounds you want to lose, figure out how many inches you want to lose, figure out what size you want to get into, figure out how many pounds of lean muscle you want to put on over the next 90 days, and write it down. Okay? You also want to go public with those goals, because read any book on goal setting, and if you don't go public with it, your chances of actually fulfilling it are pretty much non-existent. And here's another example. I'm 41 years old. I have had 4 children over the last 10 years, and I needed to set a really, really big goal for myself to stick to this challenge. So I said, okay, I'm going to do a figure competition. We actually have a 40 and over division, which is so cool. So I went public with the fact that in May, I am doing a figure competition. Have I thought about backing out of doing that competition? Absolutely. Could I come up with a ton of reasons why it really isn't the right time for me to do that? Absolutely. But because I put it out there, and because I set an expectation for other people, and because part of my purpose and intention for doing it is to inspire other women and people to be in the best shape of their lives in their 40s and 50s, that's why I'm doing it. But if I had never gone public with it, I guarantee I would have bailed, okay? Because I'm super busy, and there's definitely, it's taking away from my focus a little bit, but I put it out there, so here we go. So set your 90-day challenge goal. All right. I'm going to skip over this for a second. I'm going to come right over here. As I'm sure you guys know, we have this phenomenal 3 for free program, meaning that just as a customer, without ever hearing the word promoter, distributor, whatever, people can get their product for free. That is one of the reasons why Visalus is breaking records in this 100-plus-year-old industry, is because as a customer, you can get your product for free. So every single customer that you get, they are very motivated and very incentivized to go out there and share the challenge with 3 people. I mean, if you look around, 8 out of 10 people that they know need to be on this challenge, and the other 2 out of 10, they're the ones that want to build lean muscle. So every single one of your friends and family should be on the challenge, no matter what their health or fitness goal is. So go out there, find 3 people on the same kit as you or larger. The following month, your challenge kit is free. So basically, it's done on a monthly cycle. So we just started April. So you go out there and you get 3 customers, at least 3 times the volume of what your personal auto ship is. And in May, they will send you your challenge kit for free. They will simply charge you for shipping. So do you have to go out there and get 3 new people every month? No, you do not. As long as those 3 people, or any 3 people minimum, remain on the challenge, you will continue to get your challenge kit for free. That is the bomb, and as well worth it as it is, and as cost effective as it already is, it tastes real good when it's free, okay? So it's not only a great way to grow your business, but it is a great way to just help people out. It is truly great for them to be able to participate in this program absolutely for free. So go out there and make sure that all of your customers are getting their product for free next month. And the best way to do that is challenge parties, which we will be talking about it in the next couple of slides. All right, the next goal that you're shooting for while you're getting your product for free is to go out and become a rising star. Now, as you can see here, this says 7 days to director. That is our goal. What a rising star director is first of all, someone achieving the rank of director, which is our first rank of the company, which the average income there is about $500 to $1,000 a month. Not bad, considering I know in North Carolina, an additional $400 a month would have avoided 75 to 80% of all bankruptcies and foreclosures in this state. So is that significant? Heck yeah. Okay? So we want to go out there and become a director, and also help everybody on our team become a director, ideally in 7 days. So here's how you make this happen in 7 days. Hopefully you join the business on the executive success system level, which is either a $4.99 or a $9.99 one-time investment, okay? So here is how you make that money back before you even get the credit card statement in the mail, is you go out there and you find 3 other people that are like you, that say, hey, The challenge makes sense. Getting my product for free makes sense. But if someone's name is going to be on the check for referring people to this challenge, I want it to be mine. You are looking for 3 of those people that can invest in the business just like you did. So you need 3 people, a total of 2,000 points, and we have a 1-to-1 ratio here in Visalus, so it's very simple. Points equal dollars. So basically, you join at the $4.99 level. You get 3 other people to join at the $4.99 level. You're about 4 points away from 2,000, so of course they're out there also getting customers. So that is how you get it done in 7 days. And as I go through this training, I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. But if you want to really start to generate an income right away, if you want to get a bigger check in your mailbox right away, if you want to start to grow your team and start to leverage right away, you absolutely want to run for this 7 days to director, because guess what? Your friends that join your team are going to do what you just did. So that's how I'm sure you've seen people earning their BMW in 30, 45 days, 60 days. It's because they come in and start moving at this pace. Can you move more slowly? Absolutely. Do we push anybody faster than they want to go? No, we don't, because honestly, we don't have the energy to do that. We find the people that really want to move with this thing. We find out what pace they want to move at. We work with everybody, no matter what. But just understand, as leaders, our time and our focus is going to go with the people that are ready to run right now, and then we'll also support the people that want to move at a slower pace. So you come on board, you do everything that we're going to talk about, you do it right away, and you become director, and then we go out there and help those 3 people do the same, okay? So here's another reason why you want to go out and bring in your promoters right away. Let's say you decided to dedicate 10 hours a week to this business, okay? You're going to stop watching television, you're going to minimize that, or you're just going to turn it off for 6 months and say, hey, I'm ready to, really create my future and my fortune, and TV has never done that for me. We got rid of cable about 6 years ago and have never turned back. We just got it turned back on maybe 3 months ago, and the only channel that's ever on is Nick Jr. My husband and I don't watch it. Our 3-year-old is really about it, and it just really is not doing you any good. So if you really want to do this thing, of course it'll take some sacrifices, but trust me in the sense that any sacrifices you make will come back tenfold. So you want to go out there and become Rising Star Director over the next 7 days, and we are absolutely here to help you do it. So more on that in a little bit. So moving over here, this is honestly what fuels this entire thing. Okay, this is what puts the rocket blasters on your success, is defining your reason why. Because, just people take jobs so seriously, and they give their boss so much time and attention. But for some reason, when it comes down to doing something for yourself, we just don't give it that same push. So I encourage every single one of you to come up with a very, very strong reason why you want this business to change your life. I can tell you 10 months ago, when we could barely keep the lights on, that I am so thankful that I did what I had to do. I had the conversations I needed to have with my family so they understood the level of commitment that I was going to put into things. I cut out anything that was not moving me in the right direction. I actually dramatically changed my circle of people that I was spending time with, because I did not have time for people to bring me down. And, you are going to go through some transitions. You're going to find very quickly, one of the first things you're going to discover is you're probably surrounded by very negative people. And just be prepared that as you really start to move with this thing, people are going to freak out around you, because it's not you. It's the fact that what you're doing is scaring them, okay? Most people have what's referred to as a crab mentality. If you put a bunch of crabs in a pot and one of them tries to get out, watch what happens. The rest of the crabs are going to pull that one back down into the pot. Keeping it real, your family and your friends are mostly going to be the same way, because we are raised kind of with this status quo, mediocre mindset, and we are taught to believe that going to school, getting a good job, working our 30 30 or 40 years to retire works, and we all know that it doesn't. That's why every single one of you is on this line tonight. So, you know, the reason why you want to stay plugged in is because we are probably going to be your main source of positive feedback that you are going to get. So go ahead and just become okay with that right now. That is exactly why I am so strong and so passionate about providing you what I know you need, because I have been there, you guys, and I see my teammates go through it every single day. So this is a time to get stronger. This is a time to really learn about yourself and about people, and to not take anything that anybody says or does to you personally, because they are just afraid. They feel like you're moving away from them, and they will do whatever it takes, whether it's saying something, commenting on something, you know, trying to bring you down, because they just want to be back in their comfort zone, and you are freaking them out right about now. So stay strong, stay focused, stay connected, and that is where you will have success. So I encourage people that make your why really big. And trust me, you know, it may start one way, but it will definitely evolve into something bigger. So for me, I just always like to share my why. My why is I have these 5 beautiful children. I have a stepson in college, and then we have a 10-year-old daughter, 8-year-old son, 6-year-old son, and almost 3-year-old daughter. And first and foremost, I want to be an example to them. You know, I want to show them that hard work pays off. I want to show them that going out there and serving others is absolutely where it's at. I want to show them that being an entrepreneur and creating your own life is absolutely the way to go. I want them to see the world. You know, if they want to learn about the pyramids in Egypt, guess what? We're not going to the library. We're going to Egypt, okay? That is the lifestyle that I want to have. And I am on a mission now to create full-time families. It is such an amazing experience for both my husband and I to be home every single day, raise our children 100% with the values and beliefs and morals that we want them to have, and to show them what is possible, to live outside the box, to live outside their comfort zone, to understand that absolutely anything is possible for them if you just work hard, stay focused, and help others. Okay? So what is it that you want? Why is this going to change your life? Because when we think about financial freedom, it's never about a pile of money sitting on the table. It's about the freedom, choices, and options that that money provides. So whether it's living in a different zip code, driving a different car, sending your kids to whatever school you want to. If my kids get into Harvard, they're going. You know, I want to be able to afford for them to go. Whether it's, you know, building a community, whether you want to give it all away. You know, like I always say, churches have plenty of people donating their time. Wouldn't you want to be the one or one of the few of people that's actually making a huge financial contribution? So whatever it is, figure it out. Start with something. It will grow. It will evolve. But figure out why you're doing this, because not every day is going to be sunshine. You know, people are going to say no to you. They're going to tell you this is a pyramid scheme or one of those crazy things, or you're drinking the Kool-Aid or whatever. But trust me, unless they are living, oh, hold on. Lost my audio there. Wait, hold on, guys. It'll come back. If you can hear me. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. It just cuts out every now and then. I'm back. Okay, so what was I saying? Now I can't remember. Anyway, just really define your reason why. Make it big. And, you know, just understand people are going to tell you you're crazy. People are going to tell you you're doing one of those things. This is what I was going to say. But unless they are living the life that you want to live, and unless they absolutely have, you know, the time and financial freedom that you're looking for, please do not take advice from them, okay? They're just trying to bring you down, and again, the crab syndrome, just be aware of it. That's why it's very important that you guys plug into the training. You're going to start to get some Success from Home magazines coming in the mail. Read them from cover to cover. Listen to every single CD that you get in your distributor pack and in those Success magazines, because that is going to be your fuel, okay? It's like your food. You don't want to starve your mind and your mindset while you're building this business. So very, very important that you do all of those things. Alrighty then. Dun, dun, dun. What's going on? There we go. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're just going to go through the handful of steps that we do over and over again, and nothing that I'm going to tell you here I'm making up. This is what I do. This is what my team members do. This is what the people, creating the six-figure monthly incomes are doing. So I highly suggest that you do not take this and go and reinvent the wheel or try to do it your own way, because this is the system that we stick to. I honestly cannot support you if you step outside of this system, because I only work with what works. And so just listen up and just keep it simple, okay? Keep it super duper simple. Step number 1 is start your list. And as it says here, what 25 people locally do you have, the best relationship with? Your list should be way longer than 25 people. Between your cell phone, people you know on Facebook, people you have in your email list, people that you work with, people that you go to school with, everybody that you know goes on that list. And you're basically drawing a line down the middle, and you're putting them in one of two categories. The first category of people is people that you know would benefit from the challenge. And here's the deal. Here's what people ask me a lot. They'll say, well, what if I know someone that's really overweight, and I know they would benefit from the challenge, but I don't want to offend them? Okay, first of all, they know that they're overweight. And second of all we do is promote a 90-day health and weight loss challenge. So that's why it's very important that you believe in the challenge, you believe in the products, because you are just simply reaching out to people, whether you saw them yesterday or 20 years ago, and saying, I just found out about the largest health and weight loss challenge. This is what it's doing for me. This is what it's doing for my friends. This is why I thought about you. And you don't have to say, you're 100 pounds overweight. You can say, hey, I just want you to be healthy because you're in my life and I'm sharing this with everybody. And whether it's for you or not, I just want you to know about it, okay? Nobody is going to take offense to that. Trust me. And as soon as you start to see the response that your friends and family get, and when you start to get the messages that me and my team members get thanking us for sharing the challenge and how it has dramatically changed their life and giving them their life back, trust me, you will want to share it with everybody. And all you're looking for are the people that are looking, okay? We don't have the time or energy or need to convince or argue with anybody. If you share it, it will resonate with the right people. That is who we move with, okay? Time and energy are two of your most valuable resources, so please do not waste any on negative people or people that believe or want to believe that this doesn't work, okay? So, like I said, you're drawing that line down the middle. You're putting people that you really believe could benefit from the challenge. They need to lose weight. They want to build lean muscle. They're really into working out. They're always talking about how tired they are. They're always, getting on this medication or that medication. They have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, intestinal issues, things like that. All of those people go on the list, okay? On the other side of the column go people, and a lot of people will kind of cross over from one side to the other. But then on the other side of that list is you're putting down people like you who say, hey, like I said on the other slide, the challenge makes sense. Heck yeah, I want to get it for free. And heck yeah, if someone's name is going to be on the check, I want it to be mine. So these are people that are entrepreneurial. These are people that already own their own business. These are people that work a part-time job or a couple part-time jobs. These are people that do not have any job security. Maybe they're being bought out or sold out or traded or whatever. These are people that, like some great friends of mine, Kenneth Collins, he was traveling half of the month with his job, and he has two beautiful children and an amazing wife at home, and he wants to be home with them. So this business made sense, and the timing was right. So we want to put all of those people down on that list. Do not prejudge. Don't think, oh, well, they don't have the money. Oh, well, they don't have the time. Never judge things from the outside, because even though you may look at someone's life from the outside, they may have the nice house, the nice car, the nice neighborhood, the kids in the good schools. You never know what kind of financial situation that they're in, okay? 95% of people in the country are broke, okay? There's too much month at the end of the money. So never, never prejudge. Just put them all down on the list. If you get stuck, go to memoryjogger.visalus.com. I guarantee at least 10 to 20 more names will pop on the paper. So that is your homework over the next 24 hours, okay? Get a notebook, get a legal pad, find one place that you're going to keep this list, because the list will continue to grow. And we don't want to miss anybody. All right, step number 2, schedule your challenge party. What's a challenge party? A challenge party is where you invite, and we're going to talk about exactly how to invite. You're going to invite friends, family, coworkers, people that you know, love, people from church over to your house for a challenge party to learn about this health and weight loss challenge. That is the largest health and weight loss challenge in the country that over 1 million people are a part of, and that is really changing people's lives, saving them money, and giving them their health and their life back. So you want to go ahead and schedule that party 4 to 7 days from now. Are you just going to have one challenge party? Of course not. If you're really serious about this thing, if you want to be making a 6-figure income in the next 6 months, you want to schedule multiple challenge parties, weekly challenge parties, because guess what? Not everybody is going to have, the planets aligned perfectly where you can get everybody on your list at the same room at the same time. It's never going to happen. Plus, you get some people in the room, they know they can get their product for free. So guess what? You have one the following week. They each bring 3 of their friends. They're getting their product for free. Your business is growing. You're exposing more people to what's going on, and an explosion happens. So get together with your direct leader. You give them the list. You guys open up your calendars, and you figure out when your challenge parties are going to be. Please don't tell me, oh, my house is a mess. If your house is a mess, your friends have been to your house. They already know it's a mess, okay? It's not like it's going to be something different. Oh, well, I'm renovating. If they are your friends and they know you're renovating, then it's not like all of a sudden they expect just because you have a challenge party that your renovations are going to be done, okay? These are people that are close to you. They're not judging you whether your baseboards are clean or not. Just get them in the room, okay? All the details that you need for that, speak to your leader about it. We are here to help you be at those challenge parties, okay? If you're local, we will be there with you to help share. If you're not local, just reach out. I will tell you exactly how simple it is to do it on your own, and to get me or another leader on the phone or on Skype to help you close out the party. So for all the details, go to party.visalus.com. All right. Step number 3, pre-party, which is the process of pick 2 and party. Guys, this is exactly, I'm sorry, someone put in a question. Oh, no. Someone's asking me, is it best to recommend the 1 bag initially, even though 2 bags are needed for 2 shakes a day for a month, just to get customers signed up? Here's 2 sides of the coin, okay? First of all, for people that say they can't afford the 99 or one of the bigger kits, they're spending the money anyway, okay? Even the transformation kit, $249, $8 a day, you guys, for 2 meals and an energy drink. A Red Bull alone is $3 of that. So they have the money, so it is helping them to see that they are spending the money anyway. They're just redirecting it for a healthier option. Secondly, we have a responsibility as promoters to help people get results. If someone is 50, 60, 100 pounds overweight and they want to order a balance kit, we are not doing them justice by allowing them to do that, okay? The only way we would do that is to say, look, if you want to try this out for 2 weeks to see not if this works for you, but that it works for you, then you can go ahead and say, okay, order a balance kit, but plan for it only to last you 2 weeks. You're going to do 2 shakes a day. 30 meals, so that will last you for about 15 days. And in that time, you will notice your energy level go up. You'll notice some inches start to come off, so you will see that this works. That is the only case that I would ever have somebody sign up with a balance kit. That is the only case, okay? So hopefully that answers the question. We are not desperate, so don't go into this with a desperate mindset. There are too many people out there looking for it, so go out there and look for the people that are looking, okay? Alrighty. Okay, so step number 3, pick 3 and party. This is extremely important because as you're inviting people to your challenge party, you do not want the challenge party to be their first exposure to the information. Marketing 101 will tell you that people need to see things at least a couple of times before they make a decision. That's why you'll see if you're watching a 30-minute television show, you'll see the same commercial 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times because marketers and advertisers know that, people need to see things multiple times before they make a decision. So thank goodness they have provided all of those tools for us. So again, these are all listed in your Getting Started training documents, but you want to expose your people to at least 2 of these before they show up. So you can have them listen to the Byline. The Byline, go ahead and call, listen to it. It's a 5-minute recorded call talking about the challenge. You have videos on your website. If you just came on board and you're not sure what your website is, it is the username that you chose when you signed up. So it's your username.bodybyvi.com. That is the website that you want to send people to. It's just a great website. There's great videos on there. They won't initially see anything about being a promoter or anything like that. It is just straight up about the challenge. And I always tell people, go to the website, watch at least the first 2 videos. It'll take you about 6 minutes. And, I'd love to hear what you like most about it, okay? The Success from Home magazine that you get in your kit is a great tool to show people. Sample the shakes, you guys. If people can just taste it, the shake sells itself. So whipping up a sample, making it up for them or giving them one of the sample packets that we have, that is a great tool. You also have a media kit that comes in your distributor package and 3-way call, you guys, okay? Just while we're on this, let me go ahead and talk to you about the importance and the critical nature of a 3-way call, okay? On several levels. Number 1 is, as you're going out there and you're sharing the challenge with people, first of all, I don't want anybody to have any kind of learning curve because I want everybody to get a check in the mail as quickly as possible. And if you go out there and you try to learn all about the product and all about a Tri-Store protein blend and all about the patented anti-aging and energy system and all about the different kits and what comes in the kits, you will not make money, okay? Those are not IGA or income generating activities. That is all I want you to focus on, okay? Same with the business. If you want to go and take time and learn about the compensation plan and learn about the waiting room and learn about all these different things, you are not going to make any money, okay? So that's the number 1 reason, because it will slow down your ability to make a check. Number 2 is, as you're going out there and talking to people, and this is a biggie, you guys, the people that you're talking to, the prospects that you're talking to, are consciously or subconsciously asking themselves, is this something I would or could do? And if you call them and you have what we very kindly refer to as diarrhea of the mouth, where you're just going on and on and on and on and on about the products and the challenge and the comp plan and da-da-da-da and all these different things, first of all, your family and friends are going to think you have totally freaked out and lost it, because all of a sudden, you're not a construction worker anymore, you're not a financial advisor anymore, you're not a teacher anymore. Like all of a sudden, you're some expert in health and nutrition and weight loss and owning your own business, okay? So it would just be really weird to your friends and family for you to come across that way. The other thing is, they are watching you and, like I said, asking themselves, is this something that I ever would or could do? And if you're blasting them with information, they're going to say, there is no way I would ever have the time to learn all of that. There is no way I would ever want to just blast out my friends and my family that way. And, it's just not going to work. So the power of a 3-way call is, you have friends, you have people that know you, like you, trust you, respect you, and all you're doing is introducing them to the challenge or introducing them to the business. So I'm going to tell you exactly right now, in the moment, how to utilize a three-way call to have tremendous success. And I can tell you, like I said, I've been doing this long enough to see the track record of the people that utilize the three-way call and people that do not. And it is hands down, without a doubt, the people that use the three-way call the most and the fastest get the best results. So that is what I want for each and every one of you. So here's the two scenarios. You're talking to people about the challenge. You're giving them a call. No, you're not sending an email blast. No, you're not sending a Facebook message blast, because people get about 50 or 60 of those a day, and there's no sense of urgency for them to open it. But if you actually take 3 minutes to pick up the phone and call them, and they know you're busy, and they know you have a lot going on, and they hear the sincerity and the excitement in your voice, you will get way more results than some dry email or Facebook message that, you know, everyone and their mother is sending them the same thing, okay? So you pick up the phone, you're calling the people that you want to share the challenge with, and you say, hey, what's up, da-da-da, do you have a second? Yes, I have a second. Cool. Well, look, I just found out about this 90-day health and weight loss challenge called the Body by Vi Challenge. I'm really excited about it. My goal over the next 90 days is to lose 30 pounds, go from a size 16 to an 8, and I'm seeing people all over Facebook, all over me that I know having results with this thing, and I really want you to know about it. So I only have a minute because I'm calling everybody up that I know to share it. So I'm having a challenge party at my house Thursday night at 7. Can you make it? Yeah, I can make it. Awesome. Okay, in the meantime, I want you to do this. I want you to go to my website, blah, 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 blah.com, and I want you to watch the first 2 videos on there. It'll only take you 6 minutes. It'll give you a kind of a snapshot of what's going on and what I'm so excited about. And I'll see you Thursday night at 7. I'm going to call you on Wednesday or shoot you a message on Wednesday to remind you. Good? Okay, awesome. That's it, okay? That's it. If they start to ask you questions or they call you back after they've watched the video and said, yeah, this is great, but I'd love to know more about this, this, or this, you say, awesome. Look, I don't know the answers to all those questions, but I know somebody that does, and I'm going to get you on the phone right now. Click. You get the other person on the line, okay? That's it. So you get me on the phone or one of your team leaders on the line. They are going to answer any questions. They are going to talk all about the challenge. They're going to share stories. They have more experience, perspective than you do. And your friend or your family member that's watching you is thinking, Now, all Adrienne did was she called me. She shared a challenge with people. She told me to go to a website. Then she put me on the phone with somebody that answered all my questions. I can do that. That I can definitely do, okay? So that is why you don't want to go out there and just blabber out to everybody, okay? So that's the customer side of things. On the promoter side of things, again, unless you're making the money and have the BMW in the driveway, you are not really sharing a whole lot about this business. You are calling up your friends and your family and saying, look, I just found out about this Body by Vi challenge. I joined the business because, I'm really looking to create a secondary income, or I'm really looking to replace my income. I'm a part of an incredible team that offers a ton of support, and I just want you to take a look at what I'm doing. So I want to send you to this website. Do you have a pen and paper? Cool. Okay. I want to send you to overview.visalus.com. Again, that's overview.visalus.com, and it's a 24-minute video. When do you think you will make the time to watch this 24-minute video? And they'll tell you. They'll say, oh, well, I'll get home from work, I'll fix dinner, I'll get the kids' homework done, and probably by 8:30, I'll be able to be behind the computer. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm going to call you at 9, and I'm going to have somebody on the line with you that's going to be able to answer all your questions. That's it. If you say anything more than that, you're going to talk them out of it, and you're going to completely blow it, you guys, okay? And here's the other thing that I hear a lot. Well, I don't want to be too pushy to my friends. First of all, this is going to change their life. Second of all, you don't know, this could be something that they were just praying about last night, and I would hate for you to be the person that's going to block their blessing just because of a fear that you have. And thirdly, if you utilize me or your team leader the way you should, they're not even going to be saying no to you. They're going to be saying no to me or somebody else. So you can go on and see them at the grocery store tomorrow, and it was nothing personal towards you, okay? So again, take advantage of the leadership and the support that you have. People are out there crying for it, and you have it right at your fingertips. So, again, if you download the document or pull it out of your distributor kit, it will literally tell you word for word what to say. So if you want to stray from that, go for it, but I can't guarantee your results, and I can't really be there to support you. Okay, just keeping it real. I stick with what works. All right. Any tools are in your back office, and you have a tremendous back office. In case you guys don't know, you have access to any single document that you would need to share with people. You have invitations. You have flyers that you can print out promoting your challenge party. You have absolutely every single thing that you need, okay? So if you have any questions about that, there's really, again, you don't need to spend a whole lot of time there, but there's just a couple of things that you want to know. So again, get directly with your team leader to find out exactly what those things are. All right, moving on. Step number 4, additional party promotion. Key word, people, additional. When you decide when your challenge party is, you're calling to invite people, okay? And you're doing additional party promotion for people that you either don't have phone numbers for, or you're sending it out as a reminder. And that is a Facebook event, that is an email blast, that is a text blast, but this is not your first exposure to the challenge, okay? This is just as a follow-up or just to reach the people that you could not reach on the phone. All right, last but not least is this final slide, which is registering for the next success training. I don't know how you guys feel about events. Maybe you've been in network marketing before, like me, and all the events that you went to were just a big rah-rah party, and, you know, the same top 5 earners would be on stage saying, yay, everybody can do this, and you're sitting in the audience going, well, if everybody can do this, why the heck am I seeing the same 5 people up on stage, right? These events are completely different, okay? The co-founders of this company are on a mission. You've got to hear them, feel them, really be connected with them. They really do provide training, right? I mean, it's not just a chance to get excited. They're not just going to tell you and go out there, yeah, be dumb and excited. No, they're going to actually really tell you how to grow their business. And there is nothing better to build your belief level in what's going on than, let's say, at a local success training, to be in a room with a few hundred people. Then you go to a regional success training where there's going to be a few thousand people in the room. Then you go to a national training like the one me and a bunch of my team members just came back from in Kansas City last weekend, where there were over 13,000 people there. And just so you know, our next national event is in Miami, Florida in July. And we've outgrown every single convention center that there is in the country. So we will be meeting in the American Airlines Arena, which I think is so cool, where the Miami Heat play. And they are expected to have about 20,000 people there. So the trainings are great. I really, you know, there is not a single person that has reached ambassador or is ambassador, which is the 6-figure rank in this company, that is not at every single event, okay? So whatever you got to do, whatever sacrifices you need to make, whatever vacations you need to, you know, kind of work around, you will truly be glad that you did. It will be the best investment that you ever did in your business. So to find out where those are, you know, of course, stay connected, but you can go to events.visalus.com. Again, events.visalus.com to get more information. But right now what I want to show you is, again, if you guys missed it at the beginning, please make sure that you connect with me on Facebook. If we're not connected already, this is my direct profile page, which is facebook.com/Alyse Williams. And there are 2 groups that you want to make sure that you're in. If you're not in, then please make sure that you are added to them, or you can request to join. This is our team page, you guys, okay? This is where I post anything about trainings, recordings of calls, rank advancements, you know, the links to trainings. We welcome every single new promoter that joins the team, links to events. Everything that you need is right here. And again, it keeps you connected, okay? The spirit and the energy and the positive mindset in this group is unbelievable. So you may get overwhelmed with messages coming through. It's a very busy page, but just stay connected, okay? This is the best place that you can possibly be to grow your business. Also, we have a customer group where you add every single one of your customers. You just come here. As long as you're Facebook friends with them, you just type their name in. You add them to the group. As you can see, I mean, 1,400 members, 98 new people just this week alone. This is just for our personal team customers. So they can ask questions, they can get recipe ideas, they get a warm welcome, they feel like they're a part of a community, which they are. They get a ton of accountability, support, encouragement, all these different things. They can see the results that people are getting. It is a great place to be, and you want to immediately, as soon as any of your customers join the challenge, get them in that group. The same with new promoters that join your team. You want to absolutely get them plugged in, okay? So that is about it for the training. And if you have any questions, go ahead and type them now. On your control panel, you have a little area, where you can submit a question. So I will be here for another few minutes. If you've gotten what you need, then go ahead. But if you came because of the invitation that I posted on my profile page, just hang out for a second. But in the meantime, any questions that you have, please don't hesitate to ask. And, okay, so I posted on my profile. I'll go ahead and go to it here. I'm telling you guys, like, I have just really been led by my spirit to do a lot of things lately. And, oh yeah, I also have a lot of videos on YouTube that people have found extremely informative. So my YouTube channel is Watch Alyse Williams. Again, Watch Alyse Williams. So if you just subscribe to those, there's a ton of great videos that I make so you can share. That's exactly why I make them. But for you guys that tuned in because of this little invitation that I put out there, for you guys to kind of be a fly on the wall in what it feels like to be a part of this Visalus business, how simple it is to really honestly create a six-figure income in 6 months. I am exactly here to help you do that. I will walk you step by step to do that. So if you are somebody that has been on the fence about joining this business and you kind of sat in on this to be a fly on the wall and this is resonating with you and you're saying, wow, I've been seeing what's going on Facebook, I'm hearing about this thing is obviously going crazy, and you are ready right now or in the next 24 hours to move on this train that, like I keep saying, it is moving at 100 miles an hour. So, keeping it real, you can either jump on and get all the love and support that you need to do this thing, or you can watch it go by, okay? But I do understand that timing is critical in joining a business, but, things are never going to be perfect. Things are never going to be exactly how you want them. It's like, waiting to have a baby, and, things are never quite where you want them. But if you are one of those people that has been on the fence, there are a couple incentives that are going on, one from the company and one from me personally, for people that decide to say, hey, in the next 24 hours, I am going to make the commitment. I'm going to come on board at the Executive Success System level, which is either $499 or $999, one-time investment. I will make sure that you make that investment back in your first 2 to 6 weeks. That is guaranteed if you just plug in and do what I tell you to do and what we just went over. But for people that do that within the next 24 hours, so basically by, at the latest, I'm going to actually go ahead and cut it off at, let's say, 3 o'clock Eastern tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern tomorrow, and you decide to join. This is for people that join directly with me. And if you're on somebody else's team and you want them to extend the same offer, go ahead and reach out to them directly. But for people that want to join the team directly with me, first of all, if you come on board at either of those levels between now and 3 o'clock Eastern tomorrow, you will receive a free swiper. A swiper is the brand new technology that Visalus launched. Again, we are the leaders in technology in this industry. The swiper actually allows you to plug in a little device on your cell phone, and you can literally become a walking credit card or debit card swiper. You can be at a challenge party, be at the grocery store, be at your kid's school, and when someone decides to join the challenge or become a promoter, you can literally swipe their credit card right there on the phone, and you are a walking business, okay? So you will receive a free one of those from the company, and from me, you will receive a $100 cashback reward, basically meaning that you come on board at the ESS level, and I will, once I see you in there, I will give you the option of saying, hey, I'll give you a $100 gift card, or I will send you $100 worth of product of your choice. So again, that is an offer exclusively for people that join with me, and if you decide to get off the fence by 3 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. So if you have any questions about that, please shoot me a Facebook message or call me or text me at 919-521-2081. All right, so let's go through some of these questions that I have coming through here. All right. Where are we at? Okay. Got that one. Do you have any recommendations for when the shake should be consumed, i.e. breakfast, lunch? Yes. Okay. Everybody wants a shake for breakfast. I'm going to go ahead and base this on weight loss because 8 out of the 10 people that you talk to will want to lose weight. So for people that want to lose weight, they have a shake for breakfast. Absolutely, positively. If they say they don't eat breakfast, it's time to start, okay? They have a shake for breakfast. It is the simplest, easiest thing, whether they make it in the blender or a shaker cup. It literally takes 5 to 30 seconds, okay? So if they don't have time, they have the time, okay? They can even make it the night before and stick it in the refrigerator. But to set their metabolism for the day and to get optimal results, they want a shake for breakfast. And then honestly, whatever is easier, lunch or dinner, my whole thing, and what I always share with people is this is not meant to turn anybody's world upside down, okay? There are too many other weight loss programs out there that really set people up for failure. You know, they're really made to sell a book or a magazine article, and the people writing them know without a doubt that it is not something people can stick to long term. So the reason why this works is because it is so simple. So they would have a shake for breakfast, and then they would decide, you know, they'd need to plan whether they're going to have the second one for lunch or dinner. Their third meal is just a sensible meal, you know. They don't have to, excuse me, count calories or weigh or portion their food or anything like that. Just be reasonable about it, you know. I mean, you don't want to ride through KFC or McDonald's to get this done. And then they're having snacks in between. So in between breakfast and lunch and in between lunch and dinner, they're having some snacks. They really should not go more than 3 or 4 hours without eating something or having a shake. So the snacks that I typically recommend are just things that are quick and easy. They can keep in their car, keep in their purse, cheese sticks, nuts, almonds, cashews, whatever. Just make sure they're just, you know, the real nuts, not the honey roasted or all that other kind of crazy stuff. Trail mix, Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt has way more protein and less sugar than regular yogurt. Cottage cheese, you know, hummus and some pita chips. Just be reasonable about it. If people do want to have fruit, we're really looking to avoid any insulin spikes because insulin spikes cause your body to store fat. So if they have fruit, I do recommend that they have some kind of protein with it. So fruit and some cheese, fruit and some peanut butter, whatever it is. But that's really it. You know, that is really, really it. It's all about keeping it simple. So hopefully that answered that question for you. Next question. Quick reference for workout suggestions for new customers. Here's the deal. If they're working out already, that's great. If they're not, please don't make them feel like they have to start exercising right away. I know as a trainer that only 15% of people actually enjoy working out. So if they feel like they have to do this and start a workout program, please don't set them up like that. You know, as long as they're moving their bodies, I'm a big believer in strength training. You know, the more muscle you have, the more fat you're going to burn, the better your metabolism is going to be. So, you know, whether they're just doing group classes or maybe some Zumba and some strength training with it, I mean, again, you know, it's not meant to be overly complicated. Is this being recorded? Yes, it is. I think I need to upgrade to ESS. Yes, you do. Oh, yeah. Make sure, yes, it is. Thank you, Adrian. Yes, it is best to have your shake within an hour of waking up. Again, this is to set your metabolism. The reason why it's called breakfast is because you're breaking the fast, okay? If maybe the last time you ate was 8 o'clock that night and you've woken up at 6 o'clock that morning, you've gone, 10 hours without eating. So in order to get your metabolism in gear, you need to put something in your body because, again, if you're not a breakfast person and you've already gone 10 hours without eating, then, you don't have anything until 10 or 11 o'clock, then the next food that you put in your mouth, your body's automatically going to hold on to because, it's starving. It is really hungry and it needs to hold on to it. It can't burn it off or convert it to energy. So yes, within an hour of waking up. All right, you guys, last chance for questions. Or, of course, it'll be 1 o'clock in the morning and you'll sit up in bed and be like, oh, my God, I forgot to ask this question. Please don't call me or text me at 1 o'clock. Well, you can text me at 1 o'clock in the morning, but just don't call me. I am normally asleep by that time, unless it's the end of the month and we have all kinds of craziness going on. But here's the deal, you guys. Make a decision, first of all, to be here a year from now. Second of all, just to not deal with the people that are drinking the haterade. Plug in as much as possible. Decide what pace you want to run at, okay, because there's a fast track and there's a standard track. The fast track, if you want to be in your BMW in the next 60 to 90 days, if you want to be making a 6-figure income in the next 6 to 12 months, then stick close, okay? Stick close because I will show you exactly how to do it. So, aw, thank you, Melanie. She said, you're fabulous, not a question, just a comment. Thank you, sweetie. Good, awesome. Getting lots of great comments about how inspiring this has been. Yeah, you guys, look, some people say it's too good to be true. It is, but do it anyway. This is absolutely the opportunity of a lifetime. If you have been praying or asking for something to change your life and change your financial future, this is it, you guys. So, I know you may be afraid. I know you may be feel like you're kind of in the unknown, but this is absolutely working, you guys. So just trust in the people that are doing it. Trust in the people that are making it happen. Stay in their back pocket. Trust me, they want you there. We love to work with the people that want it and that are coachable. So just stay connected. That's exactly what we're here to do, is to help you change your life dramatically, never turn back over the next 6 to 12 months. So that's it, you guys. I will be posting the recording depending on how quickly it uploads between tonight and tomorrow morning. So love you guys, appreciate you guys. Let's really do this thing, and I will talk to you soon.